Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. Let's get right into it. It is Monday, January 22nd, after the New York close. Let's start with micro oil here. So oil opened above its close ever so slightly, and it just didn't want to look back. It just started pushing and pushing up, and then just climbed and climbed and climbed all day. Did see several retracements at these areas of support resistance. Got one short there that you could take, and then two more opportunities up there. So a handful of entries. It was just a little bit of a grind on the way up, but nonetheless, methodical move that presented a handful of opportunities. So we are finishing that positive in oil. Now, gold, on the other hand, well, gold opened inside of its range, below its close, dipped up. I think it barely clipped it, might have barely missed it as well, and then just came down. And it was a grinding move, but it fought this edge, rejected, going higher again, fought it again, rejected, retraced, and rejected just before it shot down to here, and then buyers finally stepped in and drove it back up, only for it to reject one more time at the edge before they finally got back testing those highs, and then rejected. So they just couldn't really make it back into them. They are finishing net down on the day, but again, plenty of opportunities, just a slower grinding move overall. Now our equities, the ES, NASDAQ, they both opened gap up. ES shot up, started pushing that narrative, trying to go up higher. They just couldn't sustain it, and they came down, did a little bit of a round trip, and then they got that selling pressure to come down. You can see that this area here became a massive area of support resistance, this 4888.25 area. I would keep an eye on that if you're trading in it for yourself. And then they finally did get back to this range high from Friday, but they couldn't quite get to the value area that we're looking at. Now, that close was ever so slightly below it as well, but it was close enough in their books, I guess. So we are finishing net positive in the ES, and then NASDAQ's actually finishing lower on the day. It did open gap up like we saw in the ES, but it made a little bit more headway into its range from Friday. You can see it wasn't as much of a fight to get down there. They had that run up, and only the one time did they really fight this area before they came down, and then they started fighting going up after that instead of just a bunch of consolidation around the same value number. They retraced to a different area and then started pushing that narrative to go down. And they did. They eventually got down there, hit this range high once, twice, finally broke in, got the close, and then they just kind of, meandered around there before retracing just before lunch, hitting another level of support resistance that we had seen, and then again using this edge, this prior range once again before finally just recently getting down here once more, finishing net down on the day. So we're negative, positive, negative, positive in those markets respectively. If you're looking for more information about these levels, about the methodology, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with us on our website, or like I just said, Facebook. We'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. We look forward to seeing you there.